there are different types of collections that we are going to work with in Apex. First one is a list. What is a list? A list is an ordered collection of primitives or S objects. It can be a collection of primitive. For example, there can be a collection of a string, or you can have a collection of records, whatever. So ordered collection of primitives or S objects that are distinguished by their indices. Now, ordered collection, why are we saying this is this as an ordered collection? So the ordered collection is basically referring to the index values that it maintains for each value that gets into the list. Okay, so each value in the list will have an index number, and it maintains the same index number throughout. Do we get it? Now you will ask, why is this important? Okay, or how is it helping? So the purpose for that is okay, in case there is a value which comes twice in the list. Okay, in case there is a value which comes twice in the list, you can still you can still identify both the values with two different index numbers, because they have come in two different positions, and then there are two different index numbers. You can still retain both the values in the list because they will have two different index numbers. Okay, so that is the purpose of an ordered collection. So in a list, it's an ordered collection. Each number will have its own index number. The index position of the first element in a list is always 0. Okay, the first element that gets into the list, index number will be 0, the second one will be 1, and so on it goes. Okay, so let's look at an example. So let's say you have created a list of string, and your list of string has got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values. Okay, the first one will have index 0s, index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now if there is one more red here, somewhere here, that will have an index 6. Okay, and your list is actually going to consider this red and this red as two different values. One is index 0, one is index 6. Got it? Now with the help of index number and all, you have the option of actually retrieving values just using the index number and all. So that is their main purpose of this ordered collection index number, that okay fine, if there are multiple values, the same repeat of the same value, it permits that. Okay, because those are in two different index numbers. You will have business scenarios where you want certain values to be repeated in a list. Okay, that's where you use a list. Okay, let's look at some sample statements. So how do you define a list? Defining a list is simple. This is how you have to define it: list of integer. So when you're defining a list, earlier I was just defining integer, right? Now if it's a list, you put it as list of integer and put the variable name. Now this variable can contain multiple integers. It's not just containing one integer. Okay. Now if it's a list, you can add values to the list. What will this do? If I say this variable dot add and put an integer value 47 here. So what will this do? It adds value 47 to the end of the list. Okay. So whatever values are there, that's fine. It will add additional values to the list. Integer I equals mylist dot get 0. What will this do? It will retrieve the value from index 0. Okay, so these are a few small methods that can be used. So this statement is adding value at the end of the list. What if you want to go and change a particular index number value? Let's say I want to change index 1 or index 2. What do I do that? What do I do there? You have the option of doing a set here, mylist.set 0 1. So what will it do? It adds the integer 1 to the list at index 0. Okay, so the first parameter here is the index number, and second one is the actual value. Okay, so that is it. Mylist.clear removes all elements from the list. It will basically clear all the values from the list. So that is the concept of a list. Okay, ordered collection values also have an index number, which means duplicate values will be allowed because they will have two different index numbers. Okay. Now, since we have spoken about this, we will also, I'm pretty sure some of you may be thinking that, okay, fine, if there is a business scenario which requires duplicate entries, there can be a business scenario which should not allow duplicate entries, right? Yes. So for that, we have another data type, which is called set. That's all we'll discuss in this video. Thanks for watching. For more videos in this series, you can look for the link in description below or visit my website. Goodbye and take care.